Millions of people walked past him. Children screamed at him. He swung from a noose in a funhouse for years, and not a single person knew he was real. Elmer McCurdy was born in 1880 in Washington, Maine, an illegitimate child raised by an aunt who pretended to be his mother. He discovered the lie as a teenager and took to drinking. He never really stopped. He tried being a plumber, he tried the army, then he tried robbing trains, which he was spectacularly bad at. On his most famous heist, he stopped the wrong train, blew the safe with too much nitroglycerin, and walked away with $46 and 2 jugs of whiskey. On October 7, 1911, a sheriff's posse surrounded a barn near Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Elmer McCurdy, drunk in the hayloft, announced he would not be taken alive. They took him at his word. He was 31 years old. No family came to claim the body. The undertaker, Joseph Johnson, saw opportunity. He embalmed McCurdy with a massive dose of arsenic, so much that the corpse became nearly mummified. Then he propped it up in the corner and charged locals a nickel to see the bandit who wouldn't give up. Visitors paid by placing coins in Elmer's open mouth. In 1916, 2 men arrived claiming to be Elmer's long-lost brothers. They wanted to give him a proper burial. The undertaker believed them. They were, of course, carnival promoters, and within weeks, Elmer McCurdy was the star of a traveling sideshow, billed as the outlaw who would never be captured alive. For the next 6 decades, Elmer McCurdy traveled America. He was a sideshow curiosity, a movie prop, a wax museum fixture, a haunted house attraction. His body shrank. He lost fingers. He lost his ears in a windstorm near Mount Rushmore. He was eventually painted day-glow orange and hung from a noose as a jump scare in a Long Beach funhouse. And still, nobody knew he was real. On December 8, 1976, the production crew of The $6 Million Man arrived at New Pike Amusement Park in Long Beach, California, to film an episode called Carnival of Spies. A prop man reached up to reposition the hanging figure in the corner of the funhouse, and the arm came off in his hand. Inside was a real human bone. The production stopped. Police were called. What the crew of a primetime television show had on their hands was a corpse, one that had been swinging in that funhouse for 4 years, seen by thousands of visitors, purchased for a chain of wax museums, used as a prop in multiple films, and dead for 65 years. At the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office, the mystery slowly unraveled. Inside the corpse's mouth, examiners found a 1924 penny and a ticket stub from a sideshow. A bullet was still lodged in the body, copper-jacketed, consistent with 1911. The embalming technique matched the era. Photographs of Elmer McCurdy, living, were matched against what remained. It was him. On April 22, 1977, 66 years after his death, Elmer McCurdy was laid to rest in the Boot Hill section of Summit View Cemetery in Guthrie, Oklahoma, beside the outlaw Bill Doolin. Approximately 300 people attended. To make absolutely certain Elmer would never travel again, the state medical examiner ordered 2 feet of concrete poured over the casket before the grave was sealed. Elmer McCurdy spent 1 year as a criminal. He spent 66 years as a prop. The lesson, if there is one, might be this: the way we treat the dead says everything about the living. And sometimes, it takes a TV crew accidentally pulling a man's arm off in a funhouse to remind us of that.